You're watching CBC 9 and 4, serving southern Saskatchewan.
Stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough that drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a bad promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They must use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
Need help, Mary?
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They must use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough that driving you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game. No matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet. Help! Help!
Now that I have rescued you from unseen dangers, and you have bestowed upon me your favor and forgiveness throughout all of the kingdom, all is well.
I like
Well, that was good. Welcome, you Switchback Surfs. You know, today we're going to venture into another time, a time like last year when the program was only 60 minutes long. And that's what we're going to do again today. The whole show is squished into just 60 minutes, and we're going to have to go really quick. It's a time when chivalrous knights used to fight for the honor of fair maidens and even sometimes chickens. And while we're talking about chickens, I want to thank all you folks that wrote in with those thousands and thousands and thousands of chicken letters. I went through them all. It took me several days. There was over 7,000 of them. Just to mention off really quick some of the people, I want to say thanks to Noella Demers. Now, Noella wrote in 59 different letters, took an entire school notebook. Good thing it was Easter break. Thank you, Noella. File those right back there. Want to thank the Wellers in Saskatoon. They used their dad's business cards. So, you know, when it comes to getting the chicken back, these people mean business. I want to thank all the people that sent in thousands and thousands of letters like these, which are actually, of course, letters of the alphabet. There had to be 10 or 15 of you folks sending 2,000 of those kind of letters. We got big chicken letters, like this giant size unit right here. Yeah, that came from Michael McNally. Get Switchback Starback. Thank you, Michael. File that one. We also got a whole ton of little wee ones here from little wee Lee in Aberdeen. Actually, Lee's name is Lee Siddick, who's written in hundreds of times and other times. We got some great artwork from people like David and Darcy Matt Sala in Meacham, Jackie Thompson in Rosetown, even computer graphics like this one from Bill and John Jerky. Picture of the chicken, don't hurt him. Thank you very much for you computer graphic people. Tisha Stefanowski in Prince Albert, numerous letters, some family letters. Reese, Sonia, Angela, Dominique Puckett in Peerless, Montana. Matthew, Ann, Joanne, Jennifer, Gabriel, Nathaniel Hogan sent in a bunch. The Centis out in Balgony, thanks very much. Ross Andrew probably summed it up the best, writing in from Hamiota. Your actions are extremely unkind and cruel, unusual for us, the loyal viewers. The chicken is the star of the show, and its continuing absence is having an extreme emotional breakdown on our town. Well, for all you folks in Hamiota, don't worry, the chicken's back, and we're happy. Happy birthdays to Cheryl Calvin in Hazenmore. Sorry I didn't get you last week. And Joanna Smith in Mortlach. As you can see, today's program is about time. We don't have a lot of time. We're going to be talking to people that play Dungeons and Dragons. We're also going to talk to people involved with the Society for Creative Anachronisms. We'll find that all those things mean time in 2 minutes when we're back.
We're the smokeless generation, kicking butts from here to there. We don't hold no fascination for smokers and their heads of air. Breathing clean can feel so awesome.
We don't need no lung pollution.
Here's good news, so listen up and join the smokeless revolution. So if you want to be the one to come and catch that new sensation, drop those smokes and grab some fun, cause we're the smokeless generation.
Welcome back, gang. And a special happy birthday to Joanna Smith in Mortlack. Just taking care of business here today. Last week we had Derek Clark and Nathan Owens on here, great impersonators. And the contest question was, what recent announcement did Prince make? Here's an entry here from Michael Clearmont in La Flèche, Saskatchewan. Yes, he was retiring for live concerts for a while. That's one of the winners. All you folks are going to win the Thriller Purple Rain poster. Here's one from Shannon Steeb in Shellbrook, Saskatchewan. The chicken is a superstar once again. Yes, Prince wouldn't do any live concerts. I think we got, I think we're supposed to have 4 winners today. Ooh, the shocking news. Prince announced in Florida that he was retiring. That's correct. Who's this one from? There it is. Holly Lajeunesse in Debden. Thank you very much. And one more winner for our poster, way down here to the bottom. Dear Switchback, the answer is yes. Prince announced he was retiring. Caitlin Lacey, I believe it is. That's right, in Kyle, Saskatchewan. You 4 people win this poster, and let's get rolling now to Honeymoon Suite, our first video for this morning.
It's 7:05. Another cloudy day and traffic is backed up on the Down Valley Parkway.
Let's go.
I wake up in the morning, sky is gray and storming, building bridges and city streets, still as ugly as yesterday. They used to tell me, and then just tell me, that I look quick when I have to. I wanna say, I wanna say, I wanna say. Stay in the light, keep your talking inside. Don't listen to who's on the run. Stay in the light, keep your talking inside. Don't listen to who's on the run. I can look up to you. I will look right through you. I see just what I want to see. Things are easier that way. I stand alone, but I still need home. I'm just playing along in this waiting game. Waiting game. Waiting game. Keep your talking inside. Don't listen to who's on the run. Stay in the light. Keep your talking inside. Don't listen to who's on the run. Who's on the run.
All right, what'll do?
Welcome back. Thanks, Honeymoon Suite. You know, Saskatchewan and everybody else out there in the kingdom that is watching, it's pretty rare that a board game makes as much news and hubbub as this particular game does. It's a game called Dungeons & Dragons. It actually started in 1973, and now about 5 million people are playing it throughout the world. Very, very big-time stuff. It made $30 million last year. Now, for those of you folks like me, it may not be all that familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, or D&D, as these people like to refer to it. We've invited some actual players down here this morning to talk to us about D&D. First of all, I'd like to introduce Scott Brownlee at the far end. Scott, good morning and welcome to Switchback. Now, you're the Dungeon Master. Is that the correct term?
Yeah.
Okay. And the two gentlemen over here, closest to Scott is another Scott. That's Scott Miller. And right here we have Bobby Devlin. If you can get us started now, Scott, tell us about Dungeons & Dragons. What is the whole idea behind the game?
Well, it's not really a board game. It's a fantasy role-playing game. And, well, okay, you use dice, roll up characters on those character sheets there. And this is a module. The Dungeon Master has maps back here, if you can see them, right there. And he tells the players what they see. And if they encounter a monster and they want to fight it, then the Dungeon Master will control the monster.
Okay, as the Dungeon Master, you don't really play the game. You're more of the leader, or what would be the word for it?
Referee.
Okay, referee. Now, you two people, as the players in the game, you have like a fictitious character, and you play out that person's life, so to speak. Maybe you can tell us just briefly, Bobby, who's your character or characters?
Okay, well, this guy here, he is, this guy here, he is a cleric, sort of like a priest, and he has his different strength and wisdom, and he has spells, and he cures people, and you have to play the person by his alignment. His alignment is what he is, like good or bad.
Okay,
really
so all the characters would have an alignment, good or bad, and between rolling the dice and getting certain values and then checking out in the books, then you are assigned certain rewards, certain punishments, and that's how you play the game. Now, you get to use your imagination a lot. Is that correct, Scott?
Yeah.
What would be the way that you could use your imagination to interplay here?
Well, you can imagine, like, what you do when you hit a monster. Like, you have 30-sided, you can roll it and see what hit, and you can imagine, like, what happens to him.
Okay, you say hit and monsters and things like that. Scott, getting back to you as the Dungeon Master, what is the object of the game? Why would anybody be hitting monsters? I don't see any in here right now.
Mostly the idea is just to stay alive and collect a lot of treasure.
Okay, and how do you win the game? What would be the object of the game?
You don't really win the game. It's mostly just staying alive, and you just go out for what you want, or
you accumulate treasures and things like that?
Well, if you find a monster, like, well, one of the rooms in here, you have this big hill giant, and if you kill him, then you can look in his chest and you'll find his life savings. You get to keep that. Problem with the big party is that you have to divide all the treasure among all the players.
Yeah, I think I've been to parties like that. Now, a lot of people think that this game is addictive because you can play it for hours and hours on end, and a lot of people, especially some parents, are not happy about that. How many hours a week would you guys play? Are you guys an actual D&D club, or?
Well, not really a club.
Do you go to the same school, or? And so you're friends. How often a week would you guys play, Bobby?
Well, it depends, like, what's going on in the week. Usually about 5 hours, sometimes, at the most, a week. 5 hours a week, so that's not all that much. Now, some people seem to play a lot more than that. Speaking of playing, let's let you folks play the game. Scott, take over. Give us, like, a minute and a half of what Dungeons & Dragons is all about.
Okay. Well, most modules starts with an intro and tell the characters what they're supposed to do, so start with that. You brave adventurers have been recruited by the King of Loftwick, Crispin Redwell, to put a stop to the fierce hill giant raids terrorizing the countryside. You are to travel to the steading of the hill giant chief in the Crystal Mist Mountains and punish the hill giant chief Nosnera. You are supposed to find out what caused this incredible alliance of giants. Will you undertake this quest?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, heck yes, a quest. Forward, onward, upward.
Okay, you get to the steading of the hill giant chief. It's a huge log building, but you won't be able to burn it down because the logs are wet. And you get up, you're going on the road to the front door, right? All right, you get to a pair of big double doors. It's just about getting dark.
Are these garage doors, or?
No, they're
Doors on
wooden
this...
doors, giant-sized doors.
Giant-sized doors near the giants in this wet log cabin. Okay, if I can interrupt for a second, you then are creating this sort of vision. It's like storytelling. In the old days when radio was so popular, we always had to survive on the radio. Now it's, you know, like my grandpappy used to tell me. So this is a storytelling thing, and we're all picturing this wet log cabin in our mind. That's where the imagination and the creativity comes in?
Yeah, mostly.
These characters are going to take on the quest, aren't we, guys?
Yep.
Carry on.
There's no guards at the doors, but there probably should be. So something's wrong. You gonna go in?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, who's going to try and open the door?
Lancelot.
Okay, what's your chance? You have strength, ability, and depending on how strong you are.
Okay, determined by the roll of the dice, you get this strength ability.
Yep.
I have the same thing with old pairs of socks. You know, they get really strong. Tell you what, you guys keep on playing there quite quietly, and I'm going to invite all you D&D people out there in Saskatchewan to give us a phone call right now. You know the numbers, 359-1069 in Regina. Call long distance, 1-359-1076. Give us a call. Let's talk D&D, and let's keep in mind some people don't like this game. So if you've got a comment that maybe this game's a little too gory or that it creates bad things, give us a shot at that. Carry on there, Scott.
Okay, what's Lancelot's chance to open doors?
1 in 5. 1 in 5.
1 in 5?
Door opens.
1 in 5.
I have to roll a 6-sided die, and if I roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, then he opens the door.
Okay, roll away.
Okay, the door is open, and inside you find a sleeping hill giant.
Okay.
And there's an empty flagon of ale beside him, apparently, who's supposed to be guarding.
Okay, I'll take the bottle and I'll...
Oh, there's nothing in it.
Okay. Okay.
An empty bottle?
Yeah.
Can you get a deposit on that?
No.
We're not sure. They probably didn't have that in those days.
Okay, I'm gonna kill the sleeping giant.
How?
What?
How?
With my sword. Okay.
Your sword?
All right, while you're killing the giant, I'll kill a phone call here and see what's out there. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a D&D question for us?
Yeah, how come most parents don't like D&D? Is there any special reason?
One of you guys want to give that a shot?
Just their own idea. I don't know. They think that D&D can drive people crazy. But, just because some crazy people used to play D&D doesn't mean the D&D caused it.
That's right. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing, I guess a lot of parents are upset because you can spend so much time playing the game. And it's also something a lot of parents don't understand. I think that bugs them because, the kids are in a room playing a game, having fun, and the parents don't know what's going on. But
A lot of parents don't have enough imagination.
well, I didn't say that. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a D&D question for us?
Yeah. How many people do you need to play the game?
Well, 2 people is just too boring because the one person has to control all the characters. 3 people isn't bad. I think 4 people is a good average, but 7 people is about the most.
If you have more than 7, it gets almost unmanageable.
Yeah, hard to control them.
Right. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Where are you calling from?
Dalmany, Saskatchewan.
Dalmany. Good. Got a Switchback, or got a D&D question for us?
Yeah, when did you 3 learn how to play D&D?
Start with you, Bobby. How long have you been playing?
About the beginning of October in '84.
Oh, so not too long, just about 6 months or so. How about you, Scott?
Yeah, I've been playing about the same, only about a year.
Okay.
I've been playing for 3 or 4 years.
Is that why you're the dungeon master? Does it take a lot of experience to...
Well, I think dungeon mastering is the hardest. Well, you have to control all these things at once.
Do you guys believe him?
Yeah.
He probably just thinks it's the hardest. Thanks for calling.
Hey.
All right, bye-bye. Morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a D&D question for us?
Yeah. Do you play the arcade or do you play on a board?
Well, you can play on a board. So you have miniatures like my unicorn here, and you paint them up and you can play with them. But you get these dungeon geomorphs. It's a floor plan of a map. You can use your miniatures as characters and move them around, or else you can just talk about what you're going to do.
Right. I think there's an arcade game, Dragon's Lair, that's also a sort of a related thing. Thanks a lot for calling.
Bye.
Have a good day. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a quick Dungeons and Dragons question for us.
Yeah, how much does it cost to,
To be a dragon?
No.
To buy the game?
To have your own home game?
If you want to play advanced, a module like this costs about $7.
Oh.
These monster cards are about $4 a set.
So Ooh, scary monster. Tell you what, you guys keep on playing and don't do it for more than 25 million hours or your parents will get upset. You folks out there in the rest of Saskatchewan, let's go to some more modern-day heroes. Here's Batman taking on a new villain this week. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Young one, child of vision, proud to be Indian and Métis. Your promise I have heard. Go now into the world, a place awaits you there. Take your books, learn them well. These must be your tools to build a strong tomorrow for your people. Child of vision.
Get up! Get up! There's gonna be a shootout! A shootout? Between the gunfighter and Rockjaw Jim, strongest jaw in town.
Gunfighter! The gunfighter's chewing delicious hubba bubba. It starts soft and stays soft. Chew after chew after chew.
Just start chewing. It's gum jam! Looks like Rockjaw got Rockjaw!
Hubba bubba with a maze and no stick bubbles. Starts soft, stays soft.
You better rock. You better roll.
John Gray's hit musical comes to CBC television.
You gotta rock.
The King of Friday Nights.
When the situation's out of control.
A world television premiere.
You gotta rock.
The King of Friday Nights. A video blast of the past. Tonight.
One of our great fantasies is owning a restaurant and dishing up exquisite food. Fantasy meets reality on Venture, Monday night on most stations.
We've been having a good time here this morning looking at things from years gone by, and we've got some members here of the Society for Creative Anachronisms, which is a difficult word for me to learn, but I'll introduce these people. To my right, to your left, is Alvin.
Yes.
But what is your name?
My name is, in the society is Athelwyn of Nottingham.
Of Nottingham. Okay, and what's your real name, and then what's your other name?
Well, my real name is Tim, and I'm still working on my society name, but I'm going as Dwayne of Dragon Skull, which is going to be polished.
Dwayne of Dragon Skull. Where would Dragon Skull come from? Is that a name you've made up, or?
Basically, the first meetings it was decided that that would be the name we would be using for the Schreier, or the group that we started up.
Okay, let's back up just a step here because I'm going to get lost in time. Society for Creative Anachronism is a group of people that get together to discuss an anachronism, which is a thing out of time. Years ago, what year do you people portray or live?
Basically, anything that's before the 1600s. We got personas from 10th century, 9th century, 8th century, 13th century.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, what sorts of things would you study, Dwayne of Dragon Skull?
Well, we study mostly the customs, the courtesies, the chivalry, and the combat methods and systems of the Middle Ages in their knightly form. Our major attempt is to recreate the Middle Ages the way we really think they should have been the first time around.
Okay, that was another question I had. Are you changing history or trying to live it as accurately as possible, or a combination of those two?
More of a combination of both of them. Some things work, some things don't. It depends what it is.
Okay. Are there these SCA groups all over the world, or?
Mostly in around North America. There's some overseas. I can't be precise where they are right now. I think there's one in.
There's one shire in Baden-Baden, Germany. It's widespread in England, but primarily Canada and the United States, which is where it originated.
Okay, thanks very much, gentlemen. If I can get you to just step over here to the side, I'm going to bring in some other people. Come on in here, folks. Here's some guests down here from the Saskatoon chapter. Joining us now, we have Mike on this side and Pam on this side. Now, as you can see, these people have basically authentic combat gear that would have been used in approximately what year?
About 14th century would be a good average.
Okay, this is 14th century combat. Now, safety is the key, and this is one of the elements that these people do. They try to portray and live an actual 14th century combat. I think I'm going to get out of the way, and the key word to start these people is lay on. Hold.
Yeah.
Hold. What do you think, gang? If I can just get these folks to, can I get you to take off your helmets for a little bit there, and we'll sort. That was for real combat.
Well, the swords aren't sharp, but aside from that, it's pretty real.
Actually hitting each other. Now, why was it that Pam went down on her knee for a portion there?
That's because I hit Pam a hard shot with my sword, which, if it had been a sharp sword, probably would have cut her leg, if not off, at least up a fair bit.
So, you simulated the injury that would have happened. That sort of meant she was disabled there for a little while, down her knee.
That's right, and then she was nasty enough to cut my leg out, but then I got her a hard shot in the head, which had a good chance of killing her if these had been real weapons.
Okay, so you simulate the battle after you hit Pam over the head. Had it been a real weapon, she would have been dead. That was when she fell over. I yelled, "Held," and that was an actual thing. Yeah, this is pretty serious stuff, gang. These people have all the proper equipment and have studied this combat thing for years. So this isn't something you do at home. Don't put on a garbage can and start smacking a broom into one another. This is very dangerous stuff. But it gives us an idea of what combat would have actually been like in those days. And if you want to know something else about what those days were like, give us a call right now. The numbers are there on your screen. I'm sure you know them. Talk to us about the Society for Creative Anachronisms. When we return, we'll give you that chance. Thank you very much, gang. That was a pretty heavy-duty
You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind.
Young one, child of vision, proud to be Indian and Métis. Education is the common bond among all peoples, and school is the common bond among all children. School, a place to think, to play, to learn, a place to be together. Education, opening the doors of tomorrow with the hopes of today.
Another working day is through, and now the good times belong to you. So ease on down and join the action. Grab a fistful of satisfaction and pour it on, cold as ice. Smooth and creamy, goes down nice, goes down nice.
A&W Root Beer, since good times began.
Okay, Saskatchewan, we're back with members of the Society for Creative Anachronism. We'll take some calls now. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Fire away.
What made you get into fighting?
Okay, I'll ask Pam this one.
Well, I joined the society when I was about 12, and fighting is although it's not the only thing we do in the society, it's a fairly large part of it. And it's an interesting thing to do, and it takes a lot of work, but it's quite rewarding.
Okay, good question. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a question for us?
Yes, I'd like to know if there's any age limitation to when you can join, or...
Okay, well, take that one right over here to Dwayne of Dragons.
Anyone could become a member of the society, but we do have a minimum age limit of, I believe it's 15 with parental consent, or 18 for the combat because of safety reasons.
Okay, how old are you, caller?
12.
12, so a couple more years and you're in, but you can do some reading, of course, and study about all the Middle Ages. And
like I said, anyone can be a member of the society and take part in its activities. You're just prescribed from fighting until you're old enough to do so safely without being injured.
Okay. Thanks a lot for calling.
Right.
Bye-bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a question on anachronisms for us?
Yeah, how long have you been in it?
I'll start over here with Alvin, and then...
I've been, only been in it for a little while, but what I've been doing is I've been in it, is getting the Schreier started up. You know, we've been starting up since, about 6 months now. We've been trying to get set up.
How about you, Mike? How long have you been involved?
About 6 years, actually, since it started in Saskatoon.
Okay, what is the Schreier called up in Saskatoon?
It's actually a barony, not a shire. It's the barony of Mergenwood.
Mergenwood, for you folks up there in Mergenwood. Thanks for calling.
Can I request a video?
Sure, quickly.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Got a question for us?
Yeah, where can I sign up to join this in Saskatoon?
In Saskatoon. Any idea where they can go?
Well, they should have some contact names and numbers at the Saskatoon Public Library, or if you gave the Multicultural Council a call, or get in touch with the university at the Place Real information kiosk and probably leave a message for us there.
Okay, and what do they use for armor?
Well, we use whatever we can get that's safe. You can see some of this. I don't know. I guess we'll probably be taking a closer look at it. 16 gauge steel for a lot of it. There we are. Okay.
Bend your knees there for us.
This is formed 16 gauge steel. The Nikes aren't authentic. They didn't have those in the Middle Ages. We just wear those because they're more comfortable.
Okay, thanks. Good question, and I hope we've helped you. Maybe you can join up in Saskatoon.
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Our contest for you folks this week is for you people to get out a dictionary and look up what anachronism means, what that word means, and then give us an example of your own anachronism. Okay? Get to use our brains this time. It'll take a little time, but of course, time is what we're doing this week. And we've got time right now for the address. Yes, indeedy. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, S4P 4A1. And please, 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 when you send in your contest answers, put your name and address right there on the same sheet of paper so it's a lot easier for us to send our prizes to you winners. Thank you very much for you acronymic, or whatever that word is, people. Really appreciate it. Let's go now to Duran Duran and Hungry Like a Wolf. All right, Hungry Like a Wolf from Duran Duran. All right, gang, it's time now for our favorite Cape Crusader. Let's help him out here. Na 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 Batman. Part of Bruce Wayne's ice rink? Ooh, I can't wait until next week, folks. And we're out of time for this week because we only had an hour. If you people are interested in the Society for Creative Anachronisms, grab a pen and pencil right now. And paper, I guess a pen and pencil won't help. And a paper, and I'll tell you in about 10 seconds what the address is. While you're grabbing that, I'll tell you folks what our contest is for this week. Look up what the word anachronism means, and then give us an example of an anachronism. We'll pick out some of the good ones and hand out some Switchback bags. I think it's about time for some of those next week. All right, here's our address. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code S4P 4A1. If you're in Regina interested in the SCA, 545-6710 or 543-3929. In Moose Jaw, 692-7236. In Saskatoon, phone the public library. Next week, some modern-day gladiators. Yes, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. All right, football will be the topic next week. Thank you to all you folks for helping us out so much. We've had a great time. I want to thank all the folks from St. Paul's feast I had last night, sort of an old-time, authentic feast. Say hi to Bobby Joe Lee and Sherry Lee. Those are the Stout family. Also Troy and Jarrett Delamere. We had a great time. I ate too much, and my suit was just puffed right out like this. Put the flap down there, buddy. All right, gang. All you gladiators, I hope you had a good time. Bye for now. We'll see you next week, 9 o'clock on Switchback.
This is CBC,